I am joined by the fantastic Agent 47. How are you, gentlemen? You all good?
Yeah, man, we're good.
Happy days. Excellent, excellent. Well, drumming up challenge, absolutely fantastic effort by John. I'm sure he seems to be all right at the moment. He has a couple of minor injuries at the moment, but we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, this set's going to probably take it out of him a bit. Deified, he's going to be a bit tired after, but
it's all right. We've got some slow ones in the pipeline. We'll bring him back. If not, well,
I think we've got some adrenaline backstage and like a defibrillator and shit like that.
I've seen in Pulp Fiction.
Yes, that's it.
In the pocket. Yeah.
Yes.
All good stuff. All good stuff. So, just going to go. We haven't got any particular order. So, Agent 47. Thank you very much for coming down and doing an interview with us, and whatever, and also for coming down for doing this for us. What have you guys got planned in the near future?
Right. So at the moment we're working on EP2, which then will lead to album. Trying to get more outside of Manchester next year, expand the gigs. But I've been working on another Summer Slammer event because people asked for it, so we got that. So that's like, I decided that's kind of like our Poundland Knotfest, except we don't headline. So that's probably going to be a fixture for a couple of years at least, as long as it keeps happening. People keep coming, we'll keep doing it. But mainly we're just going to focus on
a canal barge.
No, if we'll do it on a fucking raft.
Yeah.
But the plan is generally to get an EP finished. We had setbacks with Dan and stuff, so get an EP finished, get it out, put more places outside of Manchester, get playing, and do what we always do really, just do it because we can, because we feel like it. We're thankful, we're grateful enough to have people that actually care about what we do, so, but we'll do it regardless because it's what we want to do. So expect to hear from us soon, whether you like it or not.
Well, I'd like it anyway. That's going to get quite noisy, so bear with us. So with the charities involved with this, with mental health and with the homeless and everything else, obviously it's very important to get the awareness out there. What any words to try to coax people to try and actually get to speak? Because it's easier said than done.
Well, I actually work for the Big Issue North. I've worked for them for about 14 years now. I've done these t-shirts, which are available exclusively today and maybe online after the gig. Depends on if we sell them all. So head to our website and maybe you'll be able to get them after. But no, it's a real, we're living in a time, and both are really important causes, and they do go hand in hand. Quite a few of our vendors have had mental health problems or do have mental health problems, and homelessness isn't all just about what you see on the on the streets. We're seeing more and more street homelessness, which is horrible, and people will say they're addicts and all stuff, and it depends on, sometimes people will take drugs to cope with living on the streets or whatever, but it's not just about people who are living on the streets. Anyone, I mean, in this day and age, pay packets for a lot of people are so small. Minimum wage isn't enough to live on. A lot of people could be 2 pay packets away from being homeless. If you don't have dodgy landlords, you might not have a proper housing contract, you might be staying with friends, and you could find yourself turfed out, or you not have a roof over your head. You might have to go and stay with friends or family, and some people don't have that available to them. And the mental health issue as well, and suicide prevention, we've all been there. Kind of.
I mean, I've been in and out of the mental health system my entire life, various problems. One I always put on Front Street is I've suffered from ADHD all my life, and anxiety issues, and a plethora of other things that have caused by them. Some people think I'm just erratic or whatever, there's no rhyme or reason, or I'm just a bit of a dick or something like that. But I've struggled with that my entire life. Still struggle with it now as an adult, but I have a career. I have music. I'm a frontman of a metal band, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I have 3 wonderful kids, an awesome wife, and like these guys, I mean, Agent 47 has never been about like a band that's making music to go anywhere or to do things. It's always been about making music with your friends. There has never been a member of this band that I haven't been friends with, never been a stranger in the band. I think that is sort of that pack mentality that a lot of people, maybe homeless or mental health issues, think people tend to stick together in the same mind, you know. And there's good support groups out there for people with mental health, you know, excellent support groups out there. There's Mine, there's all these other charities that you can reach out to if you need anything. But more importantly, you know, if people are at a show and they're struggling or they're having issues or like they're feeling down and stuff, you know, every single band on this bill have said at some point or other, if you're feeling down or whatever, just come and talk to us, man. That's what we're here for at the end of the day, you know what I mean? If you think that it can help, come and chat to us. That's all we can offer is at gigs, is be there for people that might necessarily not like the music. But if someone wants to come and chat at a merch table for 10 minutes, it's going to make them feel better. That's just where you try and do it where you can.
I think it's one of the things about metal. It's got this front of aggressive, and you know, you're playing heavy music, and it's all kind of and angsty, and it usually comes from somewhere. But as well, the people are just the friendliest people. You go to festivals, you know, you make friends for life at gigs, especially at metal gigs. It's you know, it's
walked in here, saw 3 people I've not seen since the last gig, and you start talking to everybody in the scene. You know people, you become family, like you're saying.
Damn right. I mean, there's people here that have been to every single one of our gigs in the last 4 or 5 years. We've been going 8 years, like in some form. This current form, like 4 years or so. I've seen people that have been to every single gig since we've started coming back again, and that's awesome. I mean, some of those people I know for a fact like have trying times. We're friends with them, you know. For the most part, we get to know people, and like I know people struggle all the time. And if this is what helps them lift out of it, I don't see a problem with that at all. I think as a metal community, as a community of musicians, we could do more. You know, and Mark's already put together the Street Noise thing for the big issue. We had Frank Turner playing, for Christ's sake, at the Ritz. That was an amazing gig, and that raised a lot of money. Yeah. Like, that was awesome, dude. I fucking loved that night, man. Yeah. That was one of my favourite things.
Cool. Awesome stuff. Talking of gigs, in between now, and obviously I know that you said that you're writing the next EP for forward thinking for an LP afterwards. Gig-wise, what are you guys doing in the next 6 months or so?
Booked Wigan for 2020 for heading off for Wigan, playing with a bunch of bands, including I think Solar Shift, because the date changed. I think Solar Shift aren't playing anymore, but it's practically it's a pretty good lineup. And then we're doing Metal to the Masses, so we'll be on the first seat of that.
Cool, excellent.
Maybe. I mean, last year we got semis. We kind of.
Now then.
That's
what I was going for. Well, last year we got to semis, and we sort of don't really have that mindset of we have to win. So that was really awesome. So this year, maybe, who knows? Maybe we get leathered in the first round. Maybe we don't. So we got that. So that'll be pretty much our Manchester gigs, I think, for next year will be those. And after that, it's trying to branch out, really. So
Cool. We'll see if we can get you down Coventry way.
That'll be fun.
We'll
it's a bit far, so we'd have to probably get
from that kind of neck of the woods.
Torquay.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, our drummer's not here. Obviously, our drummer's not here because, you know, Roger, he'll be here later, I think.
Cool, excellent. Are you guys sticking around? Are you doing anything? Are you guys involved with the All-Star thingy later on?
With the what, sorry? Oh, I am, yeah. I got some stuff going on with that later. I can't promise it'll sound good, but it'll be something. So
we'll heckle you if you don't.
Oh yeah, go for it, man. Go for it.
Excellent. Well, anyway, thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us. This is Drumming Up Change Challenge, right here, Rebellion in Manchester. This is Agent 47. I am MadMartin from UG Media.